Hi guys. So yes, I'm uploading another eating video, but this one's gonna be a little bit different. It's like a mukbang type thing. Here's my food. I got some bagel bites, a chicken sandwich patty, some peas. I might have left them in the oven too long or whatever because the cheese melted off. Okay, actually I didn't put them in the oven, so I'm sorry. Or I should put them in the microwave, so they're still good. I might have just left them in there too long because their cheese is falling off. I said oven because I'm embarrassed I can't cook right like other people. I'm not really a cook. And yes, I'm walking. I'm going to go get a fork. So, I'm sorry for lying to you in the first few minutes, but that is how it is nowadays. But at least I was honest with you guys. I'm more honest than you realize. Like, I'm always telling you guys everything and just being super, super honest and crazy and stuff. So, this video is going to contain a lot of stories, but I'm also going to be eating. So, if you can't understand something, it's probably because I'm eating. So, it's a lot of like little story times and stuff combined in one video. I'm not sure how long this is going to be. I probably will eat some of this food off camera though. So, it may be longer than some of my other videos and whatnot. So, I'm going to start with my peas first because I love peas. Sorry. Talking with my mouth open. Okay, so the first story I want to tell you is really kind of funny to me. So, I went to work with my mom yesterday, and we were just talking about random stuff. We went to lunch. We were getting back from lunch, and I was like, we were talking about Chip and Joanna Gaines, you know, because they've taken over pretty much where I live. And she's like, what if they start calling their place Gainesville? And I'm like, they're not going to do that because I don't think they legally can. And she's like, I know about Gainesville. And I'm like, well, she said Gainesville, Texas. And I'm like, but there's also Gainesville, Florida. And she's like, what? I've never heard of Gainesville, Florida. Like, she honestly didn't know it existed. I'm like, yeah, you've never heard of Gainesville, Florida, or the Gainesville Ripper? And she's like, no, I've never heard of it. I didn't even know it existed. Which I thought was really, really funny. I'm like, how could you not know that it didn't exist? Like, she said she never heard of it, which surprised me a lot. Sorry for all the wet sounds. Anyway, so sorry, I forgot to show my Dr. Pepper. So, yeah. So, I uploaded a story time, not yesterday, but, well, when I'm filming this, it was yesterday, but I'm probably going to upload this on Sunday. Sorry, I'm trying to eat this off camera. But it's basically a story time about how my dog fell out the window and stuff. So I'm not going to tell it in this video. Go check out that video. It was scary though. I will say that. So my dogs are quite crazy. I need to think about those kind of story times. But that story time I uploaded like a day or two ago when you're watching this. Because I uploaded it on Friday, so 2 days ago, if I upload this on Sunday, which I may not. You never know. So go check out that story time. I'm just talking a lot, so I'm gonna make a separate story on my channel. Like, this could be like a full video story time, so I'm gonna save that for later. But it's about this rude guy that owned like his own video store back when video stores were still around, you know. Okay, so this is another short story time. It's about my cat. Oh, that was gross. I got home from work with my mom, you know. Our dogs were outside. We greeted them. And I was looking for my cat a little bit. Like, I thought she was in the house. Well, I left this muffin outside that I was going to give Daisy, my big dog. Well, she's technically a medium-sized dog, but she's bigger than our little dogs. So I went back out there. And this cat literally plowed into me. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, she went like this into my leg and like ran away. And I'm like, you're a nut. So yeah, that one's very anticlimactic. It's not very good. There's a lot of other stories that I want to tell, but I might tell them in like their own video, you know. I also did tell a story about how my dad got pulled over when I was in college. So yeah. And I really want to start making like a work related series. Like, it could be story times, it could be advice, it could be stuff like that, you know. So yeah. So I'm sorry I haven't been really telling very many story times. I'm sorry. But this next story time is about a Barbie I bought recently. I haven't showed her on camera, but she's like one of the older Barbies, you know. And people are going to be so upset because she is a collector's edition Barbie. But I really want to unbox her and play with her hair. That's the only reason I got her. Anyway. So on to how I discovered this Barbie. So we were taking my aunt home because she was going back home to Louisiana. And stopped at this one store. I was looking around, you know, just looking at everything. There was a whole bunch of Barbies. Even that rare one that's like, where Barbie's like on roller skates or something. I'm not sure. But most of them were $10. And the rare Barbie was like $20, which was not bad. But I got a Barbie for $10. But I was like looking through this Barbie, or all the Barbies. There were quite a bit of them. And when I found her, I had an instant connection to her. Like, I just wanted to play with her hair. Like, that's the main reason I got her. I'm not gonna lie. So, that's why I got her. So, anyway. It's a boring story, I know. But I will show her in a video. I promise. I'm sorry, I'm eating like a crazy person. I'm hungry. I'm done with my peas. Sorry, these story times are not really that good, but like I said, I want to make more stories. But I want to put some of them in like their own video, because some of them could be long. Like, my last one wasn't very long, but anyway. And so the last story I'm going to be telling you guys, I'm going to also put it in another video. I'm going to be making a paranormal story time video eventually, I promise. Well, actually, I'll tell you two, because there are two. So one night, I was laying in bed, about to go to sleep, and these two stories are about shadow people. I used to see shadow people all the time when I was young. Like, out of the corner of my eye, I would see them all the time. And, like, I was, like, never scared of them, really, but this one, there were 2 times where I was so scared of these. Sorry, I got something caught in my teeth. There were 2 times where I was actually scared of shadow people. So, let's get right into the video. So, I was laying in bed, and all of a sudden, a shadow figure, sorry, that was dark, like, obviously it's dark because it's like a solid black figure. It went running through my bedroom, and I was freaking terrified. I laid there paralyzed, and I'm like, I'm not going to sleep now. Because I got kind of like a bad vibe from it. Like, it was like I saw it. That's the thing. Like, I used to just see them run out of the corner of my eye. But I saw it vividly this time, and I'm like, nope, I'm leaving my bedroom. I think I actually slept in the living room. Because I was so scared. Even though it didn't hurt me, it could have. So that's why I left my bedroom. I'm like, nope, you ain't getting me. And so I left and went and slept on the couch. Excuse me. And so the next one. I made a video about it, like a short video, I think, about it. I haven't uploaded it yet. But I went outside because I was pointing out where it was hiding. But the shadow person was hiding behind the tree that's on the side of my house over here. I was pressed up against it, and pressed up against my house, and it was just looking at me. I knew it was looking at me, and I was quite scared. I'm like, you ain't gonna get me. So I got my dogs, and we ran back in the house, because I'm like, nope. And the next day I went out there just to make sure, like, I really saw something, because sometimes I second guess myself, but I saw something for sure, because, like, saw these notifications keep on, because the night before, like, the area, there's like a gap in between the little bush tree thing and my house, and it was like more darker over there when the shadow person was there, or whatever was there. It could have been a human being. I'd have been terrified either way, but I'm sure it was a shadow person. Well, I looked, and where the shadow person or the person or whoever it was standing, like, it wasn't as dark as it was before. So I'm sure something was standing there. I hate to think it was something else than a shadow person or a human. If it was a human, that's fucking terrifying. I feel like it was a shadow person, because if it was a person, they probably would have just walked right on into our house, because my dad was home, the door was open. They probably saw me alone, or that was a good time to scare me, a shadow person, or whatever. And the thing is, I don't go looking for paranormal stuff. It just seems to find me, and I'm like, can you not? Can you not find me? Anyway, I hope you enjoy today's video. It's weird, it's long, it's all over the place. I'm sorry. I was eating a lot during it. This is what it was for. Eating, telling stories. See you guys next time. Bye!